Hello, Virgo, and welcome. Namaste. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sakira and I read tarot. If you're not new here, then you know who I am, you know what I do, and you know, Virgo, why you're here, for me to read that life, period. All right, guys, so this week is a message of healing. We are laying off the romance for this week because I felt like I was really being called to just read a message of healing generally for like the souls and the spirits of those who come in contact with me. So if you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node, yes, I did keep the Venus placement because I like that planet, then this could be a message for you. So let's see. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, a message of healing. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, a message of healing. Ooh. Let's get one more shuffle. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, a message of healing. Okay. What is the energy for Virgo? We have friendliness, and then we have completion. At the back, we have the Fool. Let's see. We have the Fool, we have change, we have consciousness, guilt, ripeness, and conditioning. With clinging to the past. Wow. Crazy energies. All right, guys. So overall, Virgos, what I feel like is happening as far as what you need to heal from is that you're being called to go in a direction. And this friendliness is really really feeling like finding the balance within yourself to create like this cohesive and balanced and harmonious energy within yourself in order to go towards the cycle that you need to wrap up. This feels like needing to find balance in order to complete a cycle. And for some of you guys, there's an energy of needing to heal something within. So let's see, we have the Fool with change and consciousness with guilt. So it looks like some of you guys have guilt, or let's just call it lower vibrational energies, right? Because it may not be guilt for all of you guys, but what I'm seeing here is that you're being called to go somewhere. I feel like for many of you, you have answered the call or have at least let the universe know that you're ready. So things began to change for you. Maybe there's been a shift in your consciousness as these changes are happening. And I feel like what's being triggered to the surface for you as you are going through these changes is this energy of guilt. And it's going to take for you to release this. This has to come up right now because it's like it's getting you prepared. It's getting you ripe, right? We have ripeness. Card number 9. 9 comes right before 10, which represents endings that bring new beginnings, right? Because 10 completes the cycle, but when you reduce 10 to 1, that's the beginning of something new, right? Ones represent new beginnings. And so I feel like you guys are right at the point where you're ready for this new beginning, but there's this energy of needing to release guilt. Maybe this is what I was picking up on. For some of you, the imbalance is that you're still containing like this guilt energy. Maybe for some of you, you feel like with you feeling called to go in a direction, there's guilt associated with leaving energies behind, right? Whether this is like a person, or whether this is a job, whether this is your family, whether this is your friends, right? Whether this is you having to, it's just like leaving this energy of leaving things behind that you're not quite ready to let go of. I feel like there's a guilt associated with that. And that's really directly related to your programming and clinging to the past. For a lot of you, the energy is that you've been conditioned or programmed, or your beliefs are very much tied to like your past, right? For some of you, it's wanting to hold on to old ways of being, old ways of doing things. And the universe is pushing you to complete a cycle so that you can begin something new as the Fool. I like this. All right, guys. With that completion, I feel like some of you guys have already done the work to complete it, but it's just like coming into that realization of it. And let me show you why I say that. You have completion, right? And this person is looking to put a puzzle piece in, but if you look, there's not really a place for this puzzle piece to go because the puzzle looks like it's already done. there's one piece left over, and I feel like that's that piece that no longer belongs, that you're still trying to hold on to. It's interesting how that piece is in the person's hand. They're holding on to the piece that no longer fits. There's no room for it. I feel like you guys are, that's symbolic of you guys holding on to something that there's no longer room for. For some of you, it's energies outside of you, whether it's a job, a home, a person, a family, whatever, right? For others of you, this is energy inside of you, like guilt or anger or sadness or grief or remorse or just lower vibrational frequencies that just don't serve you. It's that real outside, guys. Sorry, I live in New York City. It is the loudest place, and it's literally like 7 something in the rising, and it's still the loudest place, so I apologize. But that's where you're at, Virgos, and I see that. So let's keep going. Let's not even shuffle the cards in a way where they're gonna get mixed up, because I definitely was about to do some backwards forward motion. That was interesting. All right, guys, so let's see. Oh my. All right. I just saw the 5 of Swords. Yeah, some of you guys are, it feels like this energy of needing to let things go. I feel like you guys are needing to find like the harmony, or like the, what is the word I'm looking for? Like you guys are needing to be okay with like finding the inner peace, right? This friendliness, it feels like harmonious energy. It's like finding the inner peace with the acceptance that something has ended. Excuse me, I'm sorry. All right, Virgo, so let's see. What is the energy? What is the energy for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? What do they need to heal? What are they healing? What is the energy for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? What do they need to heal? What are they healing? What is the energy for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? What is the energy for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? Okay. We have the 5 of Swords. I was just saying that. I just saw the 5 of Swords. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Everybody's been getting that one. The Hanged Man. Everybody's been getting that too. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. The 3 of Cups. The Ace of Cups. The Sun. I like that. Virgo. Ooh, okay. 6 of Swords. So, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Whoa. And I just felt a lot of like energy in my heart space. It almost felt like stored energy. Like this energy of like, it's like overwhelming energy that's just stored in the heart space for some of you. So let me tell you what we're seeing. Yeah, the 6 of Swords with the 5 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and the Fool. Wow. Literally like everything that I've been saying. So overall, you guys have the 6 of Swords. You're being asked to move forward. You're being asked to move on or move in a certain direction. But here comes the 5 of Pentacles. You feel like you're leaving someone behind or something behind. That's what I was picking up on. Like for some of you, you feel like the changes that you're being asked to embrace will cause you to leave someone out in the cold. Or maybe this is you feeling like you will be left out in the cold if you choose to go after this. Like it won't. This is an energy of lack, right? Like something is missing, something is lacking. You don't have enough. So for some of you, you feel scared that if you move in this direction, you won't have enough, you know, for yourself, or because Pentacles talks about physical energy. So for some of you guys, this is about finances, right? You feel like you won't have enough to support yourself financially. But for most of you, I'm picking up on the fact that you don't want to leave certain energies out in the cold or certain energies behind. For some of you, it's physical people. For others of you, it's a job. For others of you, it's family, or it's just energy, right? And then for some of you, it's this energy of how can I release this guilt when I feel so guilty? Or how can I release this fear when I feel so fearful? How can I release this anger when I feel so angry, right? Like these lower vibrational emotions. But the Queen of Wands is here. This is helping you to find your power, to create this life that you want from a place of power, confidence, right? With the 3 of Swords though, it's like you're still wrapped up in this pain. The universe is trying to bring you to this place of empowering. I feel like you're just focused on what's going to be lost. And that's what's bringing you so much heartache. It's like you're feeling called to move on. Some of you have already wrapped up the cycles, but you're still there. You're still in that place where you last were because you feel like you need to be. And the Fool, to clarify, right? Or not to clarify, but to end off this overall energy. It's all because you're being pushed in a certain direction. And if you look, the Fool is facing this way, the same direction as the Six of Swords, but it's like the Three of Swords, she's facing this way. She has she has two swords in her chest with one in her hand, and she's like, yo, this is getting crazy. I don't know about this. I don't know if I could face the Fool, because they're literally like facing each other, but she's turned away. She doesn't want to look at the Fool. So I feel like the pain that you're experiencing, or the illusion of pain that you feel like you will experience, is causing you to not want to embrace this new beginning, this new start for yourself, even though you know you feel called to move in a certain direction. Interesting. All right, Virgo, so let's get down to it. Let's talk about the cards that we have out on the table. So we have the Five of Swords. There goes that mental conflict as you embrace change. That's what it is, right? Some of you guys are being triggered as this change is happening, and the thoughts that you have are causing you conflicting energies. It's causing you to feel defeated, almost like, why bother going with this change when it's not going to work in my favor, or I feel like this messed up person because I have to leave certain things behind in order to go towards what's new. I feel like you guys are wanting to, you guys have already done the work to wrap up the cycle. Like, I keep seeing it, like you have done the completion of your cycle, but you're still staying there. It's like you've been called to do something new. So you wrapped up your cycle. Some of you guys may not even have realized that you wrapped up your cycle, and you're just kind of staying somewhere because you tell yourself you have to. But with this change that's happening, I feel like eventually you guys are going to come into this new perspective on how to become this Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, right? We have Neptune energy here with the Hanged Man, and then with the Three of Cups, that's water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So I feel like you're going to be getting some type of new perspective, because you guys are going to be, it looks like as the changes come in, you guys don't move. It's like the change happens and then you get stuck. It's like, let me think about it for a little bit, right? So it's like the changes come in and it's like, wait, so this is really happening? Hold on, I need a little bit more time to process this. I need some time to get clear about this. But I feel like this time that you take to get clear is going to help you to understand your vision, right? The vision of you wanting to be this Queen of Pentacles who's very independent, very stable, very secure, very solid in their energy. And this is what you're looking for, right? Three of Cups is like this energy of celebratory energy, good times, right? Reasons to be happy, reasons to be cheerful. And I feel like this is what you're heading towards. With the Ace of Cups and the Sun, it's like this new journey for yourself. For some of you, this is new love with another person, but for most of you, I feel like this is new, like renewed self-love. Because for some of you, that's why you're not moving. There's a lack of self-love here, and Spirit is like showing you that this is what you're needing to do. Replenish your cup of self-love in order for you to have growth and expansion, right? Because that's what the Sun does. It comes to help you grow. It comes to nourish you. It comes to help you expand. It comes to shed light on things. So I feel like they're shedding light on your need for some self-love, some self-indulgence, right? Or this is even like choosing yourself. For some of you guys, you're having a hard time putting someone else before you, or putting yourself before other energies, right? So like if this is you leaving a job, for some of you guys, you're not wanting to do it even though you know that your time with this job, let's say, has wrapped itself up. Some of you guys are wanting to give energies, because Virgos, let's face it, Virgo is a sign of service to others. Some of you guys are wanting to still be in that energy of being of service to something that doesn't serve you, right? Whether this is an external energy or this is your internal energy of still being of service to fear, or still being of service to guilt, or still being of service to anger, or whatever lower vibrational energy might be present with you. I feel like the Sun is showing you how much you need to love on self, how much choosing self, choosing your happiness, choosing what fills you up emotionally is important. That's what's going to help you grow. That's what's going to help you develop and flourish. So, all right, Virgos, I like that. Learning to choose yourself. Okay. So let's see. Let's get one more shuffle. Excuse me. All right, so we're going to clarify this Five of Swords. Spirit, thank you so much. What is this Five of Swords about? Let's get some clarification on that. Oh. I saw the Ten of Pentacles just now, and I gotta say, guys, I feel like some of you guys are conflicted when it comes to this Ten of Pentacles or this vision that you have for yourself, because you're being called to go in the direction of your Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles represents that lifelong lineage, that lifelong legacy. Like, think like your life plan, right? But it also represents like your life plan on like the grandest scale. So you having the marriage that you want if you want to get married, you having the family you want if you want a family, you having the jobs and the careers that you want, right? You having the money that you want or the finances that you want, especially like generational wealth. That is a big energy for the Ten of Pentacles. And so I feel like for some of you guys, there's conflict when it comes to how you're going to get there. For some of you guys, you don't even realize you wrapped up the cycle that you needed to complete in order for you to step in that direction. And I feel like you're going to start to realize this soon. You're going to start to see yourself as the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you guys, you don't see yourself as this yet. All right, so let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, good. We have the Three of Swords, yep. The Eight of Swords, yep. And the Six of Swords. The Page of Wands. Yeah, so it looks like overall, you guys are feeling conflicted because you're being called to go on some type of new quest, new adventure, embark on the new, something that's going to lead you to a lot of success. Right? We have the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups, and then we have the Six of Wands. This is not only going to be a passionate journey that you're being led to go on, but an emotionally fulfilling one as well. That's going to lead you to a lot of success and a lot of victory. But with you guys, it's this energy of getting stuck in your head, right? So we have here the Three of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Swords. It's all swords. Five of Swords. It's all in your head. Getting stuck in your head because you are worried about the pain that might be caused, whether this is your pain that you're going to feel or the pain of others, and it's keeping you stuck. Because for some of you, it's this cycle of thinking like, I can't cause pain, I don't want to feel pain, I don't want to cause pain for other people, I don't want to experience what this is going to be like if I have to move in this direction. Some of you guys, you have your mind made up that moving in this direction is automatically going to be a bad thing for you. And if it's not going to be bad for you, it's going to be bad for those around you. And I feel like this is you sabotaging yourself because there's a part of you that's not quite ready or not quite wanting to embrace these changes. Let's talk about the changes that are coming online though, Virgo. What are these changes? Ooh, ooh, ooh. What are the changes for Virgo, Spirit? What are the changes for Virgo? Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, Justice, and the Seven of Swords. Ooh, and look, we have the Queen of Pentacles here, the Page of Swords. I feel like there's a part of you that sees that things are changing for you. But what Spirit is saying is that the change that's coming online is coming to help you become this Queen of Pentacles, right? Help you, it's like some of you guys are getting some good karma. Justice is definitely a card of karma, right? And when it's right side up, karma is working in your favor. Some of you guys have put in the work to wrap up these cycles, to complete some cycles. And now justice is here because it's your time to reap what you sowed, right? And you sowed some good seeds. You wrapped up some cycles. You're working on getting yourself into this energy of harmony and balance and cohesion. But I feel like when it comes to this Queen of Pentacles energy and you having your life balance out, there's this tendency, Seven of Swords, to self-sabotage, right? To have one foot in and one foot out when it comes to committing to this change. Because for some of you, there's like this energy of not wanting to embrace the change. It's like, for some of you guys, you're needing proof that this change is leading you in a good direction. And look what I just said. You're needing proof, and underneath this is the moon. Some of you guys are watching and not moving because it's the unknown for you. You don't know what's out there. You don't know what's coming after you embrace this new calling or this new direction you're being pushed in. And for some of you, it's like you have your guard up as the Queen of Swords because look, Ten of Swords, you don't want to end up in a situation that's painful and traumatic and dramatic. But we have the World here at the bottom of that, which tells me that that's a cycle of thinking that needs to end. It needs to come to a close for you. So let's see, as you're in this Hanged Man energy, what perspective are you gaining? What are you understanding? the Tower, Ace of Pentacles, and the Devil. Page of Cups. You're understanding that you're being asked to open your heart space in order to pursue something. But I also feel like you guys are taking note that if you don't go towards this opportunity, that there may be a loss, right? Like some of you guys are going to realize that this is an opportunity, not of a lifetime, because I feel like there are endless opportunities of a lifetime, but this is something that you're encountering because it's destined for you. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to emotionally open up to this opportunity, because if you don't, there's a tower waiting for you, and that tower is going to force you into this opportunity. But that's going to come from a place of you basically facing your fears. The Devil is here, and I was saying, like, it feels like there's a fear, or there's guilt, or there's some type of lower vibrational energy. Some of you guys feel guilty about going towards this new beginning, and you're not wanting to do it. You're in this place of stagnancy, and it's going to cause you to have a tower moment that's going to force you into this new beginning, because there's somewhere you're destined to go, and the universe is not going to let something hold you back. You have places to go, Virgo. You have places to be. So let's talk about the Ace of Cups. Ooh, I just saw the Emperor, and I was saying it's time for you to choose yourself. That's interesting. I just want these cards to stop dropping, guys. Literally, like, legit. Spirit says, pick up them cards. All right. So let's see. Ace of Cups with the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Hermit card. That's your energy, Virgo, right? So I feel like this Ace of Cups is, and at the back we have the Wheel of Fortune. This Ace of Cups is you finally giving to you for a change. It feels like you finally loving on you for a change, right? Which is going to be an empowering move. I feel like this Knight of Wands, it represents you once you finally start to love on yourself, how you'll be able to finally face some endings that you weren't ready to face, right? And the Hermit card is here. This is your energy. I feel like this is you being in your own energy, but the Hermit card also talks about introspection on a really deep level. And it talks about going within to find out the things that you need to find out about yourself in order to make some changes. I feel like you guys are going to be going within to discover some type of self-love. But it almost requires you to be brave enough to do so, right? Some of you guys have to face this painful ending of the cycle. For some of you, wrapping up the cycle, it feels more painful than it does pleasant, because it's a cycle that you completed because you were ready to level up, but there's a part of you that still wants to hold on to the old energy. And so that's what's painful, allowing that old energy to finally be put to rest. And some of you guys are going to have to be ambitious about your wanting to do that. And then afterwards, you'll be able to go within and I think have some really good self-realizations. And then let's talk about the Sun, and then we will get a card of guidance for you guys on the table. So what is the Sun about? What are we growing, expanding? What's being illuminated for us? Five of Pentacles, Judgment card, and the Three of Cups, which we have the Three of Cups right here with the Two of Cups. Oh, I like that. So this reminds me of this. Friendliness, harmony, balance, unity. This is like yin and yang energy, balancing of masculine, feminine energies, right? But they're balancing in order to help you elevate. And I feel like what's being shown to you is that the universe is showing you that you are being called to come out of this place of lack, right? Or come out of this place of, remember earlier when the Five of Pentacles came out, when I was clarifying, and it felt like an energy of not wanting to leave old energies behind. Well, it's like the Sun is finally showing you that you were being called to leave certain energies behind in order to find good times, in order to go towards your celebration, right? In order for you to have the success and the victory and everything that you're looking for. It's like you have to leave certain energies behind because they're not serving you anymore. I feel like that's what you're going to come to an understanding about. When you go within, that Hermit energy is going to be revealing to you why you needed to do certain things. It's like this, you guys have this fear of releasing old energies, and it's necessary at this time. This is what you're needing to heal. And so let's see. Oh. Oh. They said don't take it. All right, hold on. Wow, a mother's love. Ooh, okay, interesting. With strength at the back. So guys, we have a mother's love to wrap up this reading. And it says, a mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. I feel like for you guys, there's a special connection that you have to your mom, maybe at this time. For some of you, your mom could have transitioned. If she has, then I send my condolences and all of my love. For others of you, I feel like you just have a mom or a maternal figure who is reaching out to you. For some of you, these are your guides wanting you to know that they're, you know how like your guides can be nurturing to you and like mothering to you sometimes in order to support you emotionally. I feel like for some of you guys, you have emotional support from a maternal figure, whether this is your actual mom, someone around you who is like a mom to you, or your guides who are acting as like this maternal nurturing energy. But I feel like your guides know, or that energy knows, whether this is your actual mom or someone else, that right now is a time where you kind of need them. Not need them physically, but maybe need them for emotional support, because there's a part of you that's not wanting to let go, and it's causing you a great deal of stress or anxiety or worry or concern or just fears or just energies that you're dealing with that they can sense, right? And so I feel like they're wanting you to know, like it says, a mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. Like that's that nurturing energy. Some of you guys need to be nurtured at this time, because there's a lot of fear or a lot of like just, I don't want to say negative energy, just lower vibrational energy that's needed to be purged from you. And I feel like there's something about this connection to your mom that's going to bring you comfort at this time. That's beautiful, Virgos. All right, guys. So there we have it. This is your reading. If you vibed with this, if you resonated with this, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's keep this beautiful channel and family growing, glowing, and going, Virgo. Until next time, I love you all, and namaste.